It's about that time to talk the Eagles. Time to kick the tires and light the fires, baby. Let's go.
Let's go! This ain't the rock like before this game, he stinks!
Oh shit!
It's gone!
And we are live. Welcome everybody back to another episode of MoneyPot Podcast. This is your guy. This is your host, Moss Money, and we are talking Eagles regular season. I got an echo. Do you guys hear an echo? I might hear an echo. We are talking here about the Eagles regular season, up over and unders 9.5. If you're just joining the show, thank you for joining the show this morning. Go grab your coffee. And let's get ready to talk birds. Exciting preseason game that we had yesterday. Jalen took a hit, boy. He took a monster hit, which was crazy. Love the fire from Sirianni, right? Love the fire from Sirianni to get behind his guys, and obviously the guys rallied. But the fact that we had that crazy hit, and it was scary, right? Because it was super late. But I think that the Eagles here right now look really, really good. Like, they look really, really, really good. And I'm excited, and you're excited. There's so much Phillies fire in the background there that I don't want to pull away from. But we are Eagles fans at heart. We can't not help but just to going at talking about the Eagles in this season coming up. So, with that being said, we do have our poll question. Our poll question is bet to you by BetUS. As you see, I'm not in my studio usual digs. I am away right now, but at the same time, BetUS is so great that I can bet anywhere in the United States. So if I'm in Florida where you can't bet DraftKings, you can't bet FanDuel, you can use BetUS. The link is in the YouTube comments. Go and hit BetUS. 125% back on your money. 125% back on your money for BetUS. So that means with an initial deposit of $50, you're going to get an extra $25 back. Make a bet. Win with us. You win. Using free money to win. It's not you versus me. It's not me versus you. It's not me versus your favorite handicapper, your favorite bookman. It's us. We're trying to kill the bookman. We're trying to kill the bookie. We want all the smoke. We want all the money. Let's go. Yeah. VA, baby, what's up? Yeah, they do. They do look good. Defensively, against the run, they look stout. They look really, really, really stout. I'm going to change my speaker. They look really stout against the run. And I'm not sure if anybody's going to be able to run on them. And then hopefully that pass rush gets home. So they do look good. They do look really good. All right. Let's go with our poll question. Our poll question of the day. The Philadelphia Eagles will win over 9.5 games, agree or disagree. Now, we're going to go through the schedule, right? We're going to go through the full regular season schedule, and I want you guys to tell me yay or nay. Like, we're going to win this one or we're not, right? So I want you guys to let me know. But we're going to go through the full schedule, and I'm going to give you what I feel, what we've seen so far and what we know on paper. It's only been one preseason game. A lot of the starters are not going to play. But what we've seen so far, just that little small glimpse that little small glimmer, we're going to see what we think this Eagles team is going to look like in a full series, right? In a full regular season. I think they're going to be really very good in the regular season. And I have some plays for you guys, especially for my bettors, to think about what we're going to look like each and every game. And like I said, just count down with me. We'll look at the numbers. We'll look at the history. We'll look at whether they're home or away. But I'm going to have to agree to the poll. I'm going to agree to the poll. I think this is a double win team. On paper, they have little holes. They have little to no holes on this team. You can question safety. You can get questioned kick returner. But outside of that, they have stars everywhere. And the crazy thing is, it's not really like their weaknesses. There's just question marks. Like Jalen's a question mark for me still. You know what I mean? Like Jalen Hurts is more of a question than a weakness because I think he showed last year that he can play. But now this year, he's at a point where, okay, can he take it to the next level? That's what we need to see because it's year 3. I think he's going in. Let me bring my guy in here because I need some help to explain this Jalen Hurts thing, baby. What's going on? Your
What's
guy,
up, man?
our guy, everybody loves him. B Diddy. What's up, boy?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning.
Am I coming through as an echo? You hear me as an
Slight
echo?
echo, yeah.
It's like echo. You know what? Let me take this out.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning.
How about now? Is that better?
It is echo. I can hear myself speak.
All right, let me
Like a delay.
all right, that's what I thought. I thought there was a bad echo on here.
It is echo. I can hear myself.
Yeah. All right,
That's you in that big house, that big mansion. You know what I mean?
that's what I thought. I thought there was a bad echo. Let me come right back. I'll come right back in. Let me go out to get this fixed.
Gotcha.
All right, we good. All right. Better?
Yes, much better.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right, we good. All right.
It's a nice looking hat there.
I can hear it on my end. I don't like that, but we're just going to have to run with it. So I'm agreeing to the poll. Like I said, over 9.5 games. We're going to go through each and every game and give our takes about what we're going to be. Let me know what you think there, bro. What you got? Agree or disagree to this poll? The Eagles will win over 9.5 games.
Man, I think that's a perfect line. You know, my ego pride says over 9.5. Somewhere in my mind feels as though we'll be right there between 9 and 10 wins.
You can still hear yourself, can't you?
Not really.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I can hear it now. It's a delay. It's slight though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's probably like a 10-second delay. But yeah, I think the 9.5 is right where it would be. I would have to say, just because I'm a bird, we'll be right at 10. So I would go over 9.5. It's such a tough one because I just don't know what we're going to have this year. I think we got the pieces. I think we definitely have the tools. The question is, are we going to put it all together? And there's a lot of pressure on Jalen Hurts. A couple of rumors in and out of camp, whether he's having a good day or a bad day. But he looked good on Friday. I think he was 6 for 6. Took a big shot, got back up, scored a touchdown. So on Friday, that first half was pretty good for us. So we'll see. I think we'll be right there that 10 game. Sorry to everybody, we're having little technical difficulties with the host.
Yeah, my bad. Gotta try and fix this a little bit.
That sounds better.
I completely understand what you were saying about what you were saying about the shot. The shot was huge, and as we feel we should have that sense of urgency to not get him hurt. So I'm not sure how much we're going to see him going forward, but from what I saw so far, they look stout,
Mhm.
especially against the run. They look stout from a defensive standpoint. I'm not sure how people want to run on us from a defense perspective, but what I think that we don't have a lot of weaknesses on this team on paper, at least, right? A lot of question marks, right? Free safety, safeties, question marks. I think Hurts himself is a question mark. We have 3 capable running backs, even though I give Miles Sanders hell every time I can.
Oh boy.
But still, we have capable running backs. Our defensive line is out. We saw a turnover, which we didn't see much last year. A little early for that red cup, bro.
No, just orange juice. Just orange juice. Nothing crazy.
But
Family
like I
gatherings
said,
this afternoon. Can't go crazy today.
right. I think that I think this 9.5 is looks really good. Looks really good. I think this
So
9.5
so
is
yeah, and it is, I guess it is. We're getting that echo, but
yeah.
I think for the most part,
I don't know how to fix that.
I don't like the hype. You know what I mean? For me, I'd rather us be the underdog. We live in that underdog phase, and I feel like we're getting too much attention. Last time we got all this attention, we didn't do what we need to do. So I live in that. I want them to come in this season with the underdog mentality. I know it's very hard for us to do that um, with all the media attention and just how we are always hyped for the season for a Philadelphia Eagle. But it's something inside is like, man, pump your brakes a little bit. Let's just see how the first few games go. Kind of like the Phillies, right? We had a lot of hype with the Phillies, and then all of a sudden we was like, man, these Phillies is a goddamn same old Phillies, right? But then they start rolling again. You know what I mean? Like it just we got to pump our brakes sometimes, let things maturate, let it go. But I think we should be over the 9.5. Um, but I just want to kind of just let it ride. I don't want to do too much or think too far ahead. Take it a week at a time, and hopefully we get everything in stride, and we're playing as a team. Defensively, we should be stout. We got a lot of really big headhunters up there. Got a little faster at the middle linebacker position, at the inside linebacker position, which is great. Like you said, we've been stout in the front up front. So, you know, take it a game at a time for me. Preseason, it is what it is. Get out of preseason healthy. You're on mute.
I'm trying to get this echo out of here. Can you hear it pretty bad, even when I mute myself, or where did it go away?
When you mute yourself, I was good.
Okay. All right.
It must be coming through your speaker.
Yeah,
Try
it's
your
coming through
headset.
my speaker. I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I'm using the laptop mic.
What about
You
the?
see, when you switch up,
Yeah.
and go different places, that's when you know what I
I mean,
mean.
well, you get all the money, so you know what I'm saying. That's what happens. You gonna just figure
No,
it out.
we got it, brother. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna fix this real quick.
I feel like we gotta start this thing over. We got a mulligan. Sorry for the fans out there. We got a mulligan going on
Yeah,
this morning.
sorry, y'all. This don't happen. Let me switch it up. I know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, sorry, y'all. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna come in like this. We're gonna do that. That's a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, there we go. All right. See, just had to switch it up a little bit. That's all. Just had to switch it up a little bit.
That's you're a smart man, man.
You know, I'm trying, man. Got to think on the fly, brother. Got to think on the fly. All right. So, like we were saying, sorry for everybody who had to go through that little audio issue. So we'll just switch it up because I don't know what's up with the laptop. We don't look like there's a lot of weaknesses on this team, right? Like we already said before. Only question marks. And like B Diddy was saying, even if you could hear him through that, was the fanboy is starting to grow. And this is even why I'm doing this show now. It's only been one preseason game, and I'm already talking over 10 games, right? And we've only seen one series. We don't know what this series looks like, but I'm getting excited, and I want to get ahead of what I want to get ahead of what we look like from a betting perspective on the number. Now, the number stayed the same for the most part. It hasn't really fluctuated much, but except when it first dropped. But 9.5 to me, like I said, in the over looks really, really good. And there's some gems that I want to drop in terms of how to look at over and under, Alicia, how we do it for MoneyPot, and then go through that list of regular seasons, not trying to break down every game, but just giving a high level of what we like in each game and what we see kind of going forward. Because I did this already, and my number was I don't agree with my number, so I need somebody else's eyes. I need my man B Diddy's eyes. I need you guys' eyes out there to let me know if I'm fooling myself, because this schedule is soft, right? This schedule is really soft. So how good they are on paper, how good we've seen, it looks like there's been improvement across the board everywhere, especially at the top two positions, in my opinion, on this team. And the one is at the quarterback position. He looked poised. He looked like he was okay staying in the pocket, and he was able to step up and deliver. Now, he ran a little bit, like we know he will, and he took ownership of that earlier on from Jalen Hurts when he came out and said, hey, I am who I am. The way I play is what defines me as who I am. So I agree with him taking that stance, but he's got to understand, like, he's still got to elevate his game, right? Because his statistics say that style of play doesn't really get you into the Super Bowl, which is the ultimate goal, right? Can he improve his play at that? But we still haven't seen that consistently from his style of play get you to the Super Bowl. And then the second part of the improvement of the team is the head coach, right? I think Nick Sirianni is going to take a big step forward in his second year. I think he's got this team back. Like before, when he first came out, he was talking about trees and water and roots and stuff like that. Like we didn't know what he was coming in here in the Philadelphia talking. But he has now been embraced by this city. He's being embraced by this team. He's being embraced by this organization. And I think that he's making the right adjustments when he did last year and letting the coordinators and letting coaches coach. And he will be the overhead seer and trying to coach the team instead of trying to coach the offense. So I think those are the biggest two improvements that we've seen so far so far. But like I said, fanboy talking. One series from Jalen Hurts. He scored a touchdown against the Jets. It's sure. It looked good and it felt good, right? That's what I'm saying. It looked good and it felt good. So
yeah, I mean, I think the best thing to the number itself is just that the teams that we're playing is we have a weak schedule. So yeah,
right.
I mean, the schedule should lead us over to the 9.5. But at the end of the day, we got to put the ball down, and that's the mentality I want to have going into each and every game. Is we got to draw a line in the sand, put the ball down, forget all the noise, and let's play a snap at a time. And I think if Coach Sirianni can lead that way, then all the hype and noise, keep it in the locker room, we should be very, very successful this season. If we let the noise get inside the locker room, that's where you need those leaders.
You
need those veterans.
Here we go. Hollywood, let me know. Let me know about Miles Sanders, because I've been dogging him for weeks. Don't be questionable now, Miles.
So you gonna kick him while he down? That's what we doing?
No, we're gonna kick him while he down.
That's what it sounds like. You just start kicking.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Because they not hitting. What you do? You went to sleep and pulled your hamstring? Come on, man. What's going on, man? Hollywood, find out for us. Let's see what that is. But those question marks. He'll be regular. Right. He'll be ready for week 1. Don't worry about that. Miles will be ready.
But listen, we're running back by committee. So, I don't think that necessarily is Miles is a big loss, but, we still keep the ball rolling. We're running back by committee. We're not led by any particular running back. You say it all the time, so we should be fine.
Yeah, we should be fine. Let's go to our sponsor, Bet US number first. I had another number up first. Let's go with Bet US's number. So like I always tell you folks, when you go shopping for these numbers and looking at numbers, yes, BetUS is a sponsor of the show, but also shop for the best number as well. We like to use BetUS because we can use it in any state. And FanDuel and DraftKings, the ones that we know that we used to, or even, Barstools or MGM, you can't use those in every state. So right now, Sixers, the Eagles are over and under 9.5 games. The line right now is minus 155 at BetUS. Now, like I said before, let's shop around. So I'm going to take BetUS off. I'm going to go to DraftKings. Stop sharing here. And I'm going to pull. I wish that we could share multiple screens at the same time instead of having to do it one by one.
That line is telling, though. That line is saying over 9.5 games at minus 155.
For sure. So let me bring up.
That's a big read there. If you want to lay that juice.
Mm-hmm. So DraftKings has him at 9.5. We're still at 9.5, and then we're at minus 150. So a little bit better on the number. Like you said, kind of telling about where they're going to be from a regular season. And this is where I would lay the bet if you guys like the 9.5. I would lay it actually with FanDuel, because FanDuel has the best number out of the 3 books that we typically look at. And right now, FanDuel has it at minus 130. Right. And that's where you want to be. Because remember, if you guys don't understand what this minus 130 means, this is so every, what's called a unit. For every unit is $100 in Vegas. Everything's based off units in Vegas. So when you see this minus 130, that means you have to pay the tax on this bet because this is a favorable bet. So you're going to have to pay extra to get the favorable number where Vegas has the projection that this is more likely going to hit or not. So the minus 130 means that you have to bet $130 to win 100. And this is why we say you shop for your number, because at other books, that was 150, 155. So just thinking about when you shop around for normal stuff, normal, goods or sneakers or stuff or anything, you look for the sale. At FanDuel right now, this bet, if you like this bet, it is on sale at FanDuel for minus 130. So like I said, that's a good bet. Did you agree to the poll? I know we was going through those audio issues.
I did agree. I agree because my fanboy in me is agreeing to the poll.
Cool.
I mean, I think we're still early. We still got two more preseason games left. So we're,
Yep.
Anything can happen in camp, guys. So for me, I don't place these bets this early. I wait till a week of. It's like fantasy football. Nobody's doing fantasy drafts right now. If you are, you're an idiot.
You about to say, them boys, they ready for fantasy right now.
They're ready for fantasy, but hopefully nobody's doing a draft in week 1 of preseason. If you are, just light your shit on fire. But I look at these preseason and I like to get closer to the season as possible so we can alleviate any type of injuries, any type of things that's going to change, suspensions, all that stuff. At least I'm going into the season with I know as healthy they're going to be going into week 1. I can then make my bet if it's going to be some of these type of bets. So just think about that also. And sometimes I might lose the deal on the line. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. I just won't do it, or I'll just go ahead and move forward. But I'd rather play the juice than 2 weeks later my quarterback is hurt for the season. And then I'm really paying that juice.
Did you watch the game, or were you? I was watching the Phillies game.
Unfortunately, I wasn't. This was the lady's birthday weekend, so I wasn't able to see that.
Oh, hey. Happy birthday to the missus.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday to the missus. All right, let's get into the I know you're on borrowed time. Let's get into the schedule.
Borrowed time. I guess we all on borrowed time, ain't we? Like we're gonna die. Okay. I just gotta be somewhere at a certain time. I don't borrow time. God damn. God, Lord, please give me a couple more days.
Wrong choice of words. You know how it is. I'm thinking, man, I had to deal with the noise in the background. I had to do it, you know what I mean? A little fluster with word choices.
I hear you. Borrowed time. Dang.
I want you here for the long haul, brother.
I took that bet too. I did take that bet.
What?
That +4 went down to 4.
It did go down to 4. All right.
Yep, I jumped on that. Took
All right, here
3
we
units.
go. So I'm gonna get my little notches on my little paper, my little notepad, and we gonna write down what we got here in terms of wins and losses. And I want everybody who's still in the chat, still messing with me, still rocking with us. Make sure you hit that comment, man. If you love the Eagles right now, go ahead, throw Fly Eagles Fly in the chat. We love to see the birds. Even though we are a gambling type show, it's always, Philadelphia bird love and Philadelphia love in general. We started out as an Eagle podcast and now has morphed into a betting show. So if you love the Eagles, man, go ahead and throw in the comments, Fly Eagles Fly, man. I love to see them. Love to see the birds, man. Game 1, bro. Motor City. What we got here? Now, we're not doing the lines. We're not going to do the lines because that'll take a little bit.
Listen, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to be 100.
Okay.
The Lions are hungry. The coach got them right. I think they're going to come with a real big attitude going to week 1. And I feel like we're coming into it differently. I feel like we're coming into it with our heads up and, we this and we that. And I think that's going to be a reality check, which I think is going to be the reality check that we need early to kind of put us back where we need to be. I really do. And I'm like I said, we're Eagle Nation all day, but I really feel as though Detroit, we can possibly walk out of Detroit with a loss in here just because you got Deuce Staley out there as his assistant head coach. He knows the Eagles. He's been with the Eagles organization. He was with Sirianni too for that 1 year. So he knows what's going on. He knows Hurts. He knows a lot about us. Week 1, mind you, this is week 1. So he has all summer to prepare for this team.
Okay.
Hank Fraley, another Eagle, been around the organization a long time. He's a coach there. You got other couple player dogs, Aaron and Glenn, and there's a lot of player coaches out there that know what it takes to win football games and give that attitude, get these guys ready for week 1. If we walk in here thinking that we're going to be 10-win, 12-win team, we're gonna get smacked right in the mouth against the Detroit Lions because they feel like they're at the bottom. So you got to fight for everything. So that's where I'm at. I think we can walk out of here with a loss. I know you feel the exact opposite. They're the Detroit Lions, but I think I see a little hunger in this Lions team, and it's a scary game for me in week 1. If this was game 3, game 4, it'd be a different story. Game 1, it's tough, man. It's tough. At Detroit. I know. But that's just how I feel about this game.
That's how you feel?
Yeah. They got edge rushers now. They got the kid from Michigan. They're gonna be scrappy. You saw them in the preseason too. They were scrappy in that preseason drive.
Yeah, they were.
They moved right up and down that field.
Yeah, they were. I don't believe anything you're saying.
Okay.
But
this doesn't make or break our season. I think it's actually rights the ship that we need to focus.
This is what you like. You like this boy, right?
You laugh if you want. When he run up and behind Jalen Hurts.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
This is you a fanboy. This is what you are. What happened?
Number 2 overall.
What happened to you?
You better cut that video. I don't know if we can even show that. You might have to cut that.
Yeah, we'll cut it. That's what you like. Come on, man.
Hey,
come on, stop it with the fanboy.
To all the guys out there listening, just be wary going in week 1.
All right. Now, let's. The Eagles will win the game. They're not going to lose Detroit Lions week 1. They're going to win the game. Okay, they're going to win the game. Jeremy, what's wrong with Miles? What's not wrong with Miles, man? You know what I mean? Let's have that conversation. We can have that conversation all day.
He's a Miles hater.
I want to get
Jeremiah. I think Jeremiah.
Did I say what's that? Jeremy?
You said Jeremiah.
No, sorry, Jeremiah. My apologies. We can have that conversation all day. You know what I mean? But not right now. We'll see what happens when we line up. Hopefully he does well. I want the brother to do well, but history has not been on his side. So you got a loss, I got a win. We'll put that. I got a win, and then you got a loss. All right, game 2. At home, I believe. Yep, at home against the Vikings. What you got for me? Now, Vikings are starting getting a lot of love because they're going to be, a passing offense.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a much closer game than people think. I think we're at home. I think the home field should be able to take us to a win here, but it's going to be a tough game. I mean, we don't like the Vikings. We know we fucking hate the Vikings.
Yes,
That
sir.
shit they pulled on our fucking steps. They can, you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it PG a little bit, but I don't want to say nothing that can incriminate myself on this goddamn podcast. But they can go to hell. So I think we all feel that way coming here on the 19th, and
Yeah.
we better not lose that game. So yeah, I got to win here.
You got to win here?
Home opener, we win. Because we coming off a loss in Detroit. You feel me? Oh, they got something for their ass.
Yeah, I'm with you with that. I got 2 wins in a row. Tight game, like you said. I don't think I think the Vikings are probably now behind the Dallas Cowboys as the most hated team in the city, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, Giants. I mean, you got to put the Giants up there.
I think the Giants is more like. I think the Giants, because you probably have family or Giants fans.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think that's, well, at least for me, like I have family that are big Giants fans. So that's where I get that from. But I don't hate the Giants as much as I hate the Vikings. Like I really don't. It hate's such a strong word. You know what I'm saying? But I really do hate the Vikings. Like anything, like I just hate the Vikings.
So you think it goes Cowboys, Vikings, Giants?
Yeah, I would go there. Okay. Cowboys, Vikings, Giants. Yeah, I think so. I'm not mad if you have the Giants. You know what I mean? I'm not mad if you have all 3 of them in the same row. You know what I'm saying? Hate them all.
Fuck them
all.
What
I mean? Hate them all. But I think, I don't know. I think that I don't like. I don't know. It's just it just rubbed us so wrong, and they were so mad when they lost. So bitter. So bitter.
Look at these bum ass Commodores. Yeah. My bad. What are they? Commanders. My bad. I said Commodores.
I got you mixing that.
That's a win. Get out of here.
That's a win. So you got a win there.
Yeah, they're trash.
I got a loss.
You got a loss?
I got a loss. Oh, I got a loss there. I think we're gonna lose that.
How?
I don't think Wentz is as bad as people think he is. And I think he'll be up for this game on Fox, 1:00 at Washington. I think he's going to be up for this game. I think it'll be a tough game. I think their defense is better than what people give them credit for. And I don't know. I think we lose this game. I do think we get a.
Make sure we write this down so we can look at this coming back.
Yeah, I'm writing. Don't worry, I got you, brother. All right, Dougie P back in the link.
That's a win.
All right, I'm right with you there. Let me write this down. Game 4. We got to win. We still got the same record, though, right now. 4 games, we 3-1, both of us. All right. Arizona at Arizona.
I think I'll be at this game.
And now, for everybody who's joining and watching, this is just win and losses. We're not doing lines. We're not doing any type of betting. This is wins and losses to go over and under 9.5 of the Eagles' regular season bet. So at Arizona, what you got?
I think I'll be at this game.
Zach Ertz game.
Yeah.
Arizona's a good place to be. I've never been, but I heard it was good.
Yeah, I think I'll be down there. I'll be in Vegas for that week. We're gonna fly over to Arizona. But I think this is going to be, it's tough, man. We never play Arizona well, especially in Arizona. We always have trouble with Arizona. And Arizona recently started off pretty hot, but I think they got too many issues down there. DeAndre Hopkins don't want to be playing for the first 6 weeks, so we're kind of catching that.
Yeah.
So I like
them to win.
It'll be tough, and we're gonna be probably thick in the crowd there, in Arizona.
So what you got?
I got to win.
You got to win. All right. Yeah, I got to win that game. I think it's a bad matchup for Arizona with no D-Hop. All right, next game. Let's go to the June. I'm going to be at this game, the Cowboys game at home, October 16th. So I'll be at this game, night game, Cowboys week. What you got?
Fuck them Cowboys.
Win?
Yeah, it's a win.
It's a win. He said, hell yeah, it's a win. What we talking about here?
Damn, we going to the bye with one loss? See, this is why I can't do this stuff. You got me doing stuff I don't even like to do. I told y'all from the door, I'm a game at a time.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm telling you, man. Like, I went through this already. I'm just like, really? Like, we going into the bye with one loss.
But there's possible losses on this. Like, we could lose
Of
to
course,
Arizona.
always,
We can lose
any given Sunday. You already know that.
Yeah, like, I mean, there's certain games that we're not losing, but there's some losses that we
See,
can
I think this is a bad matchup for them because I don't think they're going to be able to run the ball on us. Right. And it's going to make Murray throw the ball, but he doesn't have Hopkins. So I think we beat up on Arizona. To be honest, we beat up on the Jags. And this is like, to me, this is a close game. They always NFC East games are usually tough. And we play Washington. I mean, it's been a while since I have to go back and think. But going to Washington's always been like a tough game. Have we won? Yes. But it's always been a tough game.
Yeah.
Like you said, Minnesota Vikings, and you had a shocker in week 1. We lose to the Detroit Lions. So, but the regular season is the regular season. All right, we come off by
I don't know. See, I don't know why we do this.
Pittsburgh.
That's a win. Houston's a win.
All right, hold on. Let me catch up with you. Game 7.
That's because they're not good teams.
I know. Then game 8. Let me write this down. Win. All right. Look at you sucking your teeth, you mad?
Yeah, because I don't like doing this. Now,
right,
now we get back to
Washington.
I think we sweep them boys. Get them out of here.
We
lose any.
I agree because I have them losing that first game. So I agree. All right, game. Next game, Colts.
It's a loss.
At Indy, tough game, week 11. I'm going to win, bro.
You got an L for me. I got to put an L somewhere.
I'm going to win. That's what you keep telling yourself.
But I like Indianapolis. They're my sleepers this year.
Yeah, I know you said that you liked Indianapolis. I'm not sure about Matty Ice because I don't think their weapons are not sexy really. Their weapons are not explosive. They're not an explosive offense. I mean, there's Taylor, but that's it. Like Pittman's a good receiver, but is he explosive? He's not an explosive receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like where he's going to take the top off. So I think their offense is obviously going to go through Taylor, but can Taylor reproduce what he did last year? It's a hard ask. All right, Green Bay at home.
That's a loss.
Yeah, all right, I'm with you with that. Hold on, let me go back. Did I put that week 11? Yeah, okay. I didn't. You know what? I didn't add the bye week in my stats. So all right. I agree. Loss. And then loss. And then game. All right. Tennessee.
It's gonna be a tough one. They got to bring their A game here.
I think I have a loss here.
I don't know. This is a game that they gotta. We got embarrassed that last time we played them. We let whatchamacallit go right up that seam. Remember that for that touchdown and win. I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, and this is an AJ Brown game too. In the link.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a close game. This is a coin flip. We should win this game.
All right, you got to win.
Because we're home. We're away, we lose.
All right, game 13. Giants in New York.
This year, I think we split with the Giants, man. I do. I think we split
When
with
did
the
we
Giants.
play the Giants before? Did we play them
We
already?
didn't play him
We didn't
yet.
play
We
them
played
yet.
him twice
Yeah,
late.
we didn't play. This is the first time we played the Giants.
Mhm.
So in New York, what you got? In the Meadowlands.
In the Meadowlands, I think we nah. See, I think Tyrod Taylor's gonna be playing by this time. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, that
no,
changes everything. Yeah.
I got a loss here at home away.
All right. So I got to win here. I think they beat the
I
Giants.
see you, Greg. Put that ticket in, baby.
Oh yeah, Greg's my guy, man. Greg was dropping some good Phillies knowledge last week for us. All right. Chicago, week 15.
That's a win.
All right.
Dallas is a loss.
So is it in Chicago or is it here? It's in Chicago. I'm gonna go on a limb because I need it. I think we need, like you said, we need a loss in here. I'm gonna think they're gonna lose to Chicago.
What? By week 15?
I think so. Yeah, I think this is their bad stretch. From game 10 to game 15 is a bad stretch for them.
That's the worst time to have a bad stretch.
I know.
This is all going to be playoff implications.
Bro, by week game 10, I had them 9-1.
I mean, I get you. I get it. But the Bears going to be out here worried about it. Bears going to be worried about damn near draft position by that time. Week 15?
There's got to be a bad loss in here somewhere.
Yeah, Dallas, and then probably the next two. Dallas and who?
Dallas. You think
Dallas and the Giants?
So Dallas and the Saints.
Oh, and the Saints. Shit. Yeah, that's 2 losses. We're not going 3 straight losses.
So I have them beating the Cowboys, and you have them losing to the Cowboys. So
yeah, I got losing the Cowboys, and then we'll figure out what's happening on week 17, right?
Yeah, and then game
may or may not be playing everybody. It's gonna be one of those games.
So New Orleans, is that the last game of the year? No, it's the Giants.
Oh, the Giants.
So what do you have for New Orleans?
I got a loss, and then
I got a win against New Orleans because it's here. It's gonna be cold.
Oh, January 1st. That's a good point.
And then game 17.
I don't know why we did this, people. This is what I'm saying. Let's get the hype for nothing. Oh yeah, we're gonna be 12 and blah blah blah.
This is just to support the over.
The line's at 9.5 for a reason. Remember that, okay?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I had to fit that Chicago loss. It's just a loss that nobody seems coming, and we should blow them out. But I just put it in there. All right, finish up the G-Men. I gotta win.
I said we split, so I don't know which game we're splitting. I really don't know. It's the last game. We may not be playing anybody, so maybe they win that one.
All right, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you have 7 losses. 10-7. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 losses. So we're kind of far apart. But
who's closer to the line, though?
Huh?
Who's closer to the line?
You are.
And you got them what? 13 and 4?
Yeah. Got him 13. I got him 13. That's what I'm saying.
Do y'all hear this? Are y'all watching this podcast? Go to the person. I'm a realistic dude, man. Like he had 13 and 4. I'm at 10 and 7. What's realistic? Look, right, Jeremiah? Come on, dog. Chicago on week 15.
Yo.
And
I had to put
Jeremiah, he's still 13 and 4 with that Chicago loss.
Right, which is crazy.
Come on. Look, 13 and 4 with the laugh. That's out of control. This is why I don't do this stuff. This is why I don't do it. We played one quarter in preseason, and now we 13 and 4.
Bro.
One drive.
Bro, I'm gonna go back. All right, let's go
Don't
back
go
real
back. I
quick.
gotta get off this thing.
You got Detroit as a loss, right? Then we don't lose again until the Colts. So there's 2 for you. Then Green Bay, that's 3. This was a toss-up game. Say we lose this 1, that's 4 for you. And then you had us losing to the Saints, so that's 5. And there was another lot, maybe Dallas. I think you said we split it with Dallas, so that's 6. Right? That's 6 for you. My losses are Washington, Green Bay, which is 2. 3 is Chicago. And what was the other one?
Dallas,
There was
right?
another one. Was it? I think split with Dallas. Yeah. And there's the 4. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of 50. Like, this is the rough stretch right here. Indy, Green Bay, and the Titans. But out of the top 10, the first 10 weeks, I mean, I don't see a lot of losses, bro. Like, that's why I had to put
You
there.
13-4. I know. You only got 4 losses. So we know. We know.
So here's a funny bet, man, before you get out of here yourself. That I saw, and I thought it's obviously really long odds, but there was a bet on most regular season wins. Let me see if I can find it real quick before you get out of here. And I wanted to look at so right now there's on FanDuel there's a plus 10 regular season game wins, but there was another one where it was like most regular season wins for the year. Like what team is gonna have the most winning wins in the season And it was interesting because what do you think is going to be the most winnings team? What, 14 wins? 13 wins?
Yeah, about 13, 14.
Who's got a chance at that? Would you say?
I don't know, man.
Maybe Buffalo?
Yeah, I think they probably the closest. They probably the closest to 13 wins. I think you're 100% right there. I think Buffalo's probably the closest.
Let me see. I'm trying to find it. Oh, here we go. I found it. All right, bet. I'll bring it up real quick. So this bet is right now. This is on DraftKings.
Maybe Dallas to 13 wins. Maybe.
You said Dallas?
Maybe.
Yeah, right. All right, so right now these are the tops. They have Buffalo, obviously top teams in the league. Buffalo, the Bucks, Green Bay, the Rams, the Chargers, KC. Now, I'm not saying that the Eagles are going to be 13-4. I just went through the list, right? So we got to see.
You think they're going to be 13-4? We just went through.
I just went on paper, right? Do I think they're going to be in 13-4? Hell no. I don't think they're going to be 13-4. But if those who do believe that they are as advertised on paper and it's going to translate to the field, Jalen Hurts is going to take that lead. All the balls bounce our way, which typically they don't, but for whatever reason they do. Right now, the Eagles are 18-1 and have the best record in the league. I didn't think it was a bad bet.
It is. It's a very bad bet.
If you feel that way.
No.
$25 and win almost $500.
It's a bad bet. Like we just think Jalen Hurts is just going to all of a sudden beat his new person. Like, come on, stop. Jalen Hurts has issues. Did he grow? Maybe he's grown from year to year. Is he going to be this MVP type of caliber player? No. If he does, man, that'll be a remarkable change from year to year 2 to year 3. But what I think is that he has a lot of his reads are, he has to be able to start reading from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 receivers. He doesn't do that. It's like 1 to 2, then he's gone. He has to learn how to be able to kind of be a little bit more consistent in the pocket for us to continue to elevate and be better. 13 wins is a lot of wins.
It is a lot of wins.
We ain't gonna get that with that style of offense, but if he continue to grow, he'll get better. You know what I'm saying? I hear now in camp, all he's doing is finding AJ Brown and targeting AJ Brown.
Yeah.
We still got Devontae Smith, but he was doing that last year with Devontae Smith. Although Devontae Smith was our number one and pretty much the only person that can catch the ball.
Mhm.
But it's just that his reads he's having trouble from going from 1 to 2 to 3 back to
The
1.
progression.
Yeah. And that's not going to change in a year. And with the idea and the mentality that I'm me, this is who I am, this is what got me to where that's fucking baloney. It's a different game. You got to be able to change and adapt to your environment. Hopefully he continues to do that. And we always sleep.
Yeah,
On that dog so that bites you.
I think you're absolutely right. I think the only thing that might make me change my mind on them getting over that hump and being a pleasant surprise, and we're just talking about regular season, is the fact that that defense could be a top 5 defense. That's the only thing. If they can rush the passer, like if they get somebody who gets double-digit sacks and then somebody behind them that has maybe 8 or 9, but that person who's leading has like 13 or 14 sacks, I think this defense could be very dominant because I don't know how people are going to run on this team, right? Because not only is our front ridiculous, but our rotation is like crazy. Like we have a lot of talent on the defensive side of the ball from the first level to the second level, and then our backups would be players or starters at other places possibly. So that's the one thing that is kind of getting me a little bit more fanboy, a little bit more like, yo, they can maybe really do it in terms of the regular season, because I feel that his style of play, and we've seen this all the time, that style of play goes well with a stout defense, right? If you have a stout defense, you can get away with that type of offense from your quarterback, and now offensive skill set from your quarterback. And that's been the formula for those teams to be winning, especially in the regular season. Look at them all, Lamar, Cam, even early. I hate to say Russell because that defense was just a ridiculous type defense. Even early Donnie a little bit before he became more of a pocket passer. Vic, all those, they had great defenses. They had stout defenses. They had pass rush in their defenses, and it allowed the shortcomings from a throwing standpoint to make up, slow the game down a little bit, and then just kind of grind them down and kind of bend don't break type defense. So that's the only thing that I think is going in the Eagles' favor, because I think they're going to be a top 5, maybe top 3 rushing defense. And I think, go ahead.
So before I go, let's just see how we progress throughout this show today. We started with 9-5, over and under 9-5.
9.5.
9.5.
Yeah.
This is where we started with.
Yes, sir.
I ended up being realistic and giving you a good number. Nate ended up with 13-4. And then not only do we just go to 9.5 wins as the line being the Vegas giving us a wins total 9.5. He gets 13-4, and then we go to having the best record in the league. And he's trying to tell me and tell y'all how the Eagles can have the best record in the league.
Hey,
this is what Eagle fans do. This is why we're so miserable. Because we get our expectations up so high. And then people look at me as an Eagle fan and be like, well, why are you negative Nancy? No, I like to keep my mind at an even pace where I don't go crazy like people like.
Agree.
So no, we will not have the best record in football. We will barely get over 9.5 wins, although some say 13.
Barely.
Because that's where the line is saying, and I believe that we're going to have some losses. We're going to be about maybe a good season. It's going to be a good season at 10 wins. It'll be a good season at 11 wins. I think we can get to 11, but I think it's going to be tough. It's going to be some tough losses. We're going to have a lot of reflection each week on Monday quarterback. We're looking at what happened and why we ain't do this, and we ain't run the ball, and Jalen Hurts ain't progressing. Get Jalen Hurts the fuck out of here. It's going to be a whole bunch of that.
For sure.
Especially when we lose to Detroit on week 1. It's going to start right away. Right away. But we're going to right the ship right away, though, too.
Because you talking about realistic. You talking about all this, and we can't get caught up in the hype. And you out here watching Hard Knocks, and getting caught up with speeches and dance moves.
I
Like,
don't
come
care.
on, man.
About those
Come
speeches.
on, man.
I
The
told
Detroit
you.
Lions
Listen,
are the
I
Detroit
said
Lions.
Detroit 3-4 weeks ago. Look at the archive. I
I
said that.
know what you said.
Hard Knocks wasn't even thought about. No, I forgot Hard Knocks was even on.
Oh,
And when it said Detroit Lions, I laughed out loud. But what I said 4 weeks ago, and then watching who's on that staff, Deuce Staley being on that staff is huge. Like, these boys have a lot of time to worry about how they're going to be able to game plan against the Philadelphia Eagles. So if we lose that game, I wouldn't be surprised. Did I take the money line, Detroit? No, I took +4. I think it's going to be close. I think it'll be probably like a 27-24. It can go either way. It'll be a close game. But you got 13 wins. And you also put them in talking about some good value. They can have the best record in the NFL. Come on, man. The best value is Buffalo Bills at +450. That looks good to me. I'll take +450 with the Buffalo Bills, the way their schedule is, their division. And I would also look at teams like the 49ers, who are really sleepy underdogs. I think it's Trey Lance now is out there. They say he looks good, moving around that pocket. The team got a
see,
little
this is what I don't
energy.
get, and I don't want to keep you on because I know you got things to do and people to see. So I want to get you out here. But this is what I don't get, right? We talk all this about Jalen Hurts, but we give Trey Lance the pass, who hasn't been a starter and hasn't gone through 5 games yet.
And you input a Trey Lance to what is a Western Eastern Conference? I mean, Eastern Conference, NFC. What I'm talking about? Championship team.
What are you talking about?
49ers. The 49ers go to the championship game last year.
Unproven. He is unproven.
Did the 49ers not go to the championship game last year? Did they or did they not?
I believe so. Yeah.
And they lost to the Rams.
Right.
Correct.
But
right?
who was their quarterback?
Did the Eagles make it to the championship game?
No. So where you going?
So all I'm saying, they just inserted. They have an upgrade by inserting a more mobile quarterback of a team that's already.
Who said he was an upgrade?
And mind you, what I said it's a sleeper. Like you, how you are denying the 49ers. I'm saying value. If you're looking at value of a team that can be a sleeper,
there's no value in
49ers
quarterback
because all they're doing is inputting one more player that's a little more dynamic than the other one.
Yes, the player.
Is it a question mark? Is it? Thank you. That's why the value is there. Would you be surprised that the 49ers not in the same position they were last year?
Absolutely, I would be.
You'd be surprised?
Yes, because Garoppolo's, like, as much as people talk about Garoppolo, he's a winner. He's a winner. I don't care what you say. Because if Garoppolo was on the Philadelphia Eagles, we'd be talking Super Bowl right now. You put Trey Lance on the Eagles, are you talking Super Bowl? We're definitely not 9.5 from Vegas.
We have a Trey Lance. But we pretty much have ultimately. It looked like we have a Trey Lance, and you got them going. They have the best record in the football.
You got them 13-4. The championship.
I'm saying value. I'm looking at value. I don't see value where the Eagles can do it. I don't think we're there yet. I think the Niners as a team, besides the quarterback position, as a team, they were already there. I think they have a good team. Well coached.
For sure.
Well coached, defensive, strong-minded. You know what I'm saying? The coaches behind Trey Lance. There's something that they're seeing in Trey Lance to make a decision, say he's our guy and not Jimmy Garoppolo. It ain't it ain't the money. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that they're seeing. So I would say, how I look at forecast. I think a nice little sprinkle on the 49ers would be a healthy one. But we'll revisit this in about.
But we did though.
4 months.
We remember we did it really early NFC. So if you guys are still with us, before we get out of here, if you go back to MoneyPot Podcast YouTube, we did an NFC and then an AFC conference breakdown where we picked all division winners, and we had this conversation already. It was way too early, and we gave out a great free parlay on both those sides too. Would have played out really nice. I think one was like 10 or 11-1, and the other one might have been a little bit lower, at like 5 or 6-1. But once the regular season kind of comes around, we'll go full circle. We'll show the tickets again. But if you guys want to check out those replays, go to MoneyPot YouTube and check those out and look for those replays, and you'll get those plays that we put out already. But Let me get my guy out of here, man, because we can keep going back and forth all day.
Yeah, we
That's
can.
why I love you. That's why I love you, brother.
Love y'all.
Yeah, man. Thank you for everybody who stayed with us. Thank you for everybody joining. If you're still with us, hit that like button, hit that notification button. Membership plays for those who are members. Membership plays are coming on the way. If you're not a member, go ahead and go to A2D Radio YouTube and hit the join button. Only $9.99 a month. $9.99 a month. If you go to all your other handicappers, all your other influencers, they're asking for $24.99, $54.99, just for just daily plays. We're giving out winners each and every weekend. So make sure you go ahead and join that. My guy B Diddy had to go. For me, myself, Moss Money from the MoneyPot Podcast. Let's have a day. Fly Eagles fly. Over and under 9.5. Agree to the poll. Let's go. See ya.
Let's go! This ain't the Rock Tyson force escape and he stinks!
Oh shit!